morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is Todd Davis, and I am the Chairman of the Board of Directors of Bowling Green Area Chamber of Commerce. And on behalf of our 1,300 partners, I'm very excited to have you all here this morning excuse me, to help kick off Industry Appreciation Month here at the Chamber. We designate October as Industry Appreciation Month every year, and in particular this year we have a number of good reasons to celebrate. In the past year and a half or so, we've had 19 new or expanding industries in our community who have invested $64 million into capital improvements in our community and have employed 767 people. So it's a lot to be thankful for that we have, through this sort of downturn in our national economy, been able to weather the storm thanks to all of our wonderful industries and our employers that we have in our community. Here at the Chamber, we've got a very hard-working committee of folks who have done a lot of work to help make today possible. I'd like to recognize some of those folks at this point. Our committee chair for the Industry Appreciation Committee is John Lee, Vice Chair Audrey Meany. Y'all please, and anybody who's on that committee, please stand up and let us recognize you this morning. Thank you all. Our recipient today is going to join some very elite company. If you will notice in your chairs, we have placed a card that has a list of all of the past winners of this award, some of the leading industrial citizens in our community, obviously. And I'm very pleased to announce this morning that Berry Plastics is our Industry of the Year for 2009 that will join that list. I'll just say a few words about Berry before I turn it over to Terry Wicks. Berry began their operations in Bowling Green in 1995 in the South Industrial Park in a 186,000 square foot building. They manufacture injection and compression molded plastics closures primarily for the food, beverage, and distilled spirits industries. They produce nearly 4 billion of these closures annually with sales in excess of $75 million each year. And they currently employ 185 South Central Kentucky residents. Folks at Berry also believe in playing an active role in the plant's local communities, and the company and its employees are dedicated to serving a lot of local causes in our community, including the American Cancer Society, March of Dimes, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And they're also very involved with the Allen County Primary Center and the Bowling Green Independent School District and the Warren County Public School District. So, having said all that, again, congratulations, and it's my pleasure to introduce the plant manager at Berry Plastics, Terry Wicks.
Morning. Morning. Thank you, Todd. On behalf of the the Berry Plastics management team and all the 185 people that are employed by Berry Plastics, we're certainly glad to be the recipient of this award this morning. Our thanks go out to Todd, to Dan, to others in the selection committee, and other members of the chamber that were involved in the process. To us, it's a special year this year. I know for all the other industry that have come before, it's been special to them too. But for the first time, not only are we being recognized as the Industry of the Year, but it's being awarded to us and presented to us from the 2009 Chamber of the Year. So again, congratulations to the Chamber and for what you do for us. We have a lot of folks to be appreciative of at Berry. First, we're truly blessed to have great customers that are market leaders in the industries that they serve, that we have awesome, you don't always hear this, but that we have an awesome corporate support staff that support the activities that we're in through investment and the local ownership. And we also have 185 South Central Kentuckians in our organization that understand the needs of our customers, that understand the needs of our business, and understand the needs of our community. And I think to understand Berry, you have to understand a little bit about our culture. Our culture is founded on a book that was written a number of years ago by Ken Blanchard and Sheldon Bowles entitled Gung Ho. And a number of you may have read that before. But there are 3 underlying principles that create that spirited culture. And the first one is there's a purpose to what we do, that what we do is worthwhile work. And for us, we remind our employees and ourselves each day is we supply 75 or 80% of the product, 3 billion closures that are tamper evident. And tamper evidence is something that you really don't think that much of anymore. 20 years ago, you thought about it when there's a Tylenol scare that led to deaths. but now it's kind of secondhand. But we remind ourselves and the people that work with us that what we do is important, it's worthwhile work. Secondly, that people have to be engaged in the business and be in charge of their destination. They don't want to just be told what to do, how to do it, or when to do it, but they want to have a voice in making sure that those things get accomplished. And the third thing is that we celebrate and we recognize success. Each quarter, we recognize our employees during our RAD Day celebration. And RAD is an acronym for Royalty Acknowledgement Days. And typically we provide a meal that's either cooked by us and served by us or catered. There'll be some fun festivities, some games, the occasional dunking of the plant manager. I didn't say that it was fun for everyone, but we did have some fun festivities. Our employees are recognized at that time, not just for what they do in our facility, but also for what they do in the community. And at that time, we donate money to a number of local charities that they're involved in, that they've designated that they want to see monies be appropriated to. Todd's already mentioned some of those: the American Cancer Society, the March of Dimes, St. Jude's Children's Hospital, and a number of other churches, civic organizations, and public schools throughout the region. We've involved ourselves in the education system. All of our employees are required to have 20 hours of training each year. Every employee, 185 employees, including the ones that are sitting here in front of you today. That we're also involved with the education system from a standpoint of offering internship programs through Western Kentucky University, and hopefully we'll expand that into some of our local vocational schools. And we're also involved with the elementary school students by talking to them about sustainability, especially in the business that we're in, being plastics. It's important that our folks understand, the folks growing up, the next leaders of our business communities and of our country, understand sustainability. And we demonstrate those activities through the principles of reduce, reuse, and recycle. And the looks that you see on these 8 to 10-year-old students as they walk through the plant and you see these large pieces of equipment starting with little bitty plastic pellets that form parts that they can see as they walk through Walmart or the local supermarket is pretty phenomenal. And the questions that you're asked, once they get back into the training room or our conference room, are really interesting, and the looks on their faces are absolutely priceless. From a financial perspective, we have deep roots in South Central Kentucky. Since our inception in 1995, we've invested over $50 million in plant equipment. We've invested nearly $100 million in wages and benefits. That's right here in South Central Kentucky, and we hope to continue that as our future looks bright. In closing, again, I'd like to thank the Chamber for recognizing industries, not just Berry Plastics, but the other industries that have been recognized previous to us, the quality that they offer into the community. And we're also excited about the activities that you guys are engaged in each and every day that help us to grow our organization. Thank you.
Thank you, Terry. Terry mentioned our chamber has been named 2009 Chamber of the Year. Thanks for doing that again. One of the things that makes our chamber and our community such a great place to be is the fact that we have businesses and industries like Berry Plastics who not only do what they do well, but they also give a lot back to the community and contribute much to our quality of life. So thank you all very much, and congratulations again for all of your hard work. I'll just close by listing a few things that we're going to do this month to help celebrate Industry Appreciation Month. On October the 15th, we'll have the Women in Industry Breakfast at 7:30 a.m. at the Medical Center Auditorium. And on October the 27th, Industry Appreciation Banquet will be at 6 p.m. For the reception, and 7 p.m. for the dinner at the Slum Convention Center, with co-author of Who Killed Chains, John Britt, being the keynote speaker that night. So I hope you will all get your tickets and make reservations and plan to attend that. And again, on behalf of all of our 1,300 chamber partners, thank you, Berry Plastics. Congratulations. You're a very deserving award winner this year. Thank you all for coming today, and we are adjourned.